Hello everyone, it's Dylan Stiff here, and we have another amazing video here for you today. I hope you're having a fantastic day, a great day, an amazing day. If not, I hope it gets better for you soon. This video is going to be an 18-game win streak in rank with one team. I don't change the supports, I don't change anything about it. I play straight, it's over 3 hours straight, non-stop, no breaks, nothing like that. It was a pure marathon of Orange Mask Toby, Akatsuki Toby, and a lot of people don't play him. I noticed that it's a difficult character to play and to do well. He relies on a lot of setups, and it depends on your support. So I'm only going to show you about 3 or 4 full fights, and the rest of the fights are just going to be clips. So the 3 hours are condensed down into under 40 minutes. So this is like a fresh account I did just for basically this challenge. I think you guys might enjoy it a lot. I had a lot of fun doing it, so let's get right into the video. Without further ado, let's start the video.
Shall we begin?
Okay. So this is actually my first time using this team in over 4 years. Back in Revolutions, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution, or Revolutions, I mained this as one of my 3-man teams, which I rarely use 3-man teams, but this is one that I used, and I love the instant awakening with Toby. It made him amazing. That combo is epic. Try to use the tilt when I could. Try to use his whole moveset when I could, but it's pretty tough. So I'm kind of just figuring out as I go. I basically played this character just so I can awaken on people because I love this awakening. Ever since Storm 2, I love the awakening, but I never really thought that this character was that great of a choice, unless it's in Revolutions. But in this game, you can kind of make it work, so we'll see how far we can take it. This might be one of the only videos I make of this, but you never know, I might get crazy with it and get back to it. I never thought I'd be making this video. I just kind of got this urge to see, you know, does this team actually work? Like, can I win in rank with this team? You know, how good of a team is this? And as you can see, I use a lot of Deidara setups, and I like to use Kakuzu a lot. I do definitely pull a lot of stuff out with Toby, it's really hard to describe how he works. He definitely is playable and workable, but his hitboxes are janky, they're off, they're very difficult to predict. You need to like predict ahead of time what the person is going to do a step or two, not even one step, sometimes 2 or 3, and that's kind of how it is with this character. You kind of have to imagine, okay, if I do this motion and I chakra dash forward, then how do I do this? How can I set myself up to actually combo and do a cool combo like that? Like, I think that was the down combo where he like lands on his back and then he gets up and then you're on your back. It's really, really cool. I absolutely love this character, like with a passion. I noticed there's not a lot of content of it online. There's some guides and stuff like that, but I don't know how useful those guides are because you can talk about the logistics of this character. But for instance, the air combo has very unique properties where he can basically fly. Like, he has this amazing movement in the air that people might not realize. You know, I know that there's infinite like combos and combo cancels and stuff like that, but that's why I think this particular setup with Deidara and Kakuzu, it's kind of better to use Kakuzu for dash priority, and it's nice to get his tilt in there. I get a tilt to tilt, that's so epic. And obviously the awakening, it's nice to use Kakuzu for like if you want to like dash clash with someone because he's pretty good with the priority. Not the best, but perhaps the best on this team. Deidara can do alright, but Toby, let me see here. I love the grab that's unblockable, but my favorite move is probably Dirty Deeds, and I'll spam it as much as I can. I know that if people just block, it doesn't do much, but there's a lot of people that try to dodge and they get caught with it. Obviously the double fireball is just fantastic. I just really, really, really prefer the Revolution version where you can instant awaken and use it anytime you want. Now, you can be punished for that. You can get stuck in your instant awakening in that game, and then it can be bad, but that's part of the, you know, the skill involved. But in this one, in this game, I'm actually liking it quite a bit. Even if it's just to hold block and do this kind of thing and peek, you know, like I feel like it does something to the other opponent, and I feel like it makes them emotional. Actually, almost everything about Toby makes them emotional. Like, people, when they see you fighting as this team, I don't know if it's because they see Deidara or if they just see Toby and they just think it's easy food for them. You know, they're like, we're gonna eat tonight. Nah, I don't think so. Not the way I'm playing this team. It's gonna at least be difficult for you. Like, if you're gonna win, you're not gonna stomp me. It's gonna, at least you're gonna have to work for it. So I really like a lot of the transitions, like grab transitions. The unfortunate thing too is the tracking on a lot of these jutsus, like Deidara and Kakuzu, have been nerfed, but actually Toby's hasn't been nerfed. It might even be stronger in this game than some past games. So there's that. And you kind of need to use, oh my god, the Deidara tilt. The way that that grab transition, I'm sorry, I'm speechless. I just love a lot of the setups here. It's so good. This one particular guy kind of stopped playing at the end, and I don't blame him. But everyone else, they either played their hardest or they rage quit. I mean, you don't know for sure if they rage quit, but the way I'm looking at it is, if I'm playing you, right, and we're playing in a ranked game, and I'm winning, right, or if you leave, regardless of if I'm winning or not, but especially if I'm winning, you forfeit. That's kind of the rule that I put, so I added all my wins up, plus the ones where people rage quit. Especially, I think in every situation I was up by, you know, I was in line to win. I added that as a win as well. There weren't too many of those, but it's alright. Alright, so here we're actually fighting, I think, our first full battle. We got this guy here who's got the Choji support. And let's try to give him that work, man. Alright, Deidara. We're kind of stuck with Deidara at the moment. We can't move. Okay, Toby bombs pushed them up into the air. We got the clay birds putting that pressure from the sky. Let's go. Very nice. Ooh, look at that. That up combo with Deidara. It's the bread and butter, man. Right into the tilt. Get that support from the clay spiders. Alright, nice grab transition by Kakuzu. Alright, that Choji, this guy is like, he wants to win so bad. Oh my god. He's so angry. Why did you stop your combo? I got that counter off because this man broke up his combo. He dropped the combo. It's not my problem, dude. Alright, what's gonna be? It's coming in the air. Okay. I'm gonna keep that pressure with the up combo. Use it for mobility. It's a kind of a win-win. If you don't get you get pressure, you get damage, or you waste subs, or you get mobility. And Toby really benefits from the Deidara tilt mobility. It is like they're made to be a duo together. Two-man team. A little far away to get that infinite, but oh well. His guard is red. If we keep pressuring him. Come on, Toby, throw the shuriken. Get the chakra. There we go. We're just kind of towering near those Toby jutsus. We put them out as much as we can. Not necessarily to spam, but for setups. So that we can use them to block other jutsus, majority of jutsus. Very nice there. The Deidara combo with the Kakuzu fire support. Nice. The Choji hit me up in the air. Alright, cool. This guy is just... I think he just hit me with like 4 or 5 fireballs. Cool. Oh, it's time to awaken. Let's go, bro. Probably not the best idea, but whatever. You know, I could have probably just stalled there and taken a lot less damage, but it's okay. I'm learning as we go. Like I said, I didn't really practice much. I think just 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes beforehand. And that's about it. But I have been playing for 2 weeks, so I'm using that general knowledge on this team. And this team plays completely different from when I played it in Revolution. So unfortunate. completely different team, completely different setups, but some pretty cool things. I mean, I've never seen anyone play like this or use these kind of strategies, and they work fairly well. So I don't know if there are any fans out there of these characters like Orange Mask Toby, Deidara, or Kakuzu, but there's some really cool things here you can do with this team. Yes, see, the Toby Jutsu into the Kakuzu grab can work fairly well. Fairly well. Doing some chip damage to him because, I mean, he did that to me for like, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. Perfect counter. That was a superhero counter right there, guys. I had no HP, no fear. We don't lose to fear over here, boys. That's how we roll. That's how the squad rolls. Oh my god, this man is like so emotional. See that? See how we tower around the bombs and then the bomb just stopped the Itachi Jutsu, the fireball, no problem. The Deidara tilt into Kobe. See how we set up Toby so he can actually do some combos because the clay birds or spiders are applying pressure, so he can't actually counter me. So in an ideal world, you could get that to work most of the time. Anyways, he rage quit, he lost, he forfeited. So sorry to burst people's bubble, but just because you rage quit doesn't mean you didn't lose. You actually lose worse, right? It's hard to take the L, but it builds character. If you want to leave at the beginning of the battle, I think. Because if it's lagging or your controller's not working, I get that comment a lot. My controller doesn't work. Well then get a new one or just don't play. Like, go watch Netflix, dude. I don't know what to tell you. There we go, some setups. Hey, Deidara grab to win it. Let's go. Let me know what you guys think of that. That was win number 8, I believe. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that Toby grab. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, those spiders. Live for this awakening. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, in the past games, this guy was hilarious. Oh my god, this guy was so mad. After this guy, I just stopped listening to anyone, and I literally didn't even know what was happening in the game. I put my headset into another device, and I was listening to like just music, and all I could hear was the songs I was listening to because I was sick and tired of listening to people complain. This guy was just like, "You're a virgin, you have no life, you have a shrimp dick, little bitch." I'm like, alright, whatever, man. Like, that's why if you noticed when I was playing, I kind of just stopped and was looking at him. I was just letting him talk, like, okay, like, tell me more. Like, what do you want to tell me? But at this point, I'm like, I have a challenge to make, and the challenge is, I don't care what he thinks. My challenge is to win as many in a row as I can, especially on my first try here. I think, 18 is a good number. We love the tilt, the dirty deeds. Let's go. Walking right into those bombs. Win number 10. That's what's up. Yeah, this team really confuses people. Even really good players. Like, I fought a couple of really good players. Not all of them were highly experienced, but that's alright. And even those players, this team kind of stumps them because I don't think they encountered anything like this before in rank. If they do, it's rare, right? Ooh, the grab. Let's go. Hey, Shisui, hit me with the ultimate. It's beautiful. Hopefully this doesn't hurt you guys' eyes. Let me know what you think of the edits, but I really, really love the color isolation that I'm doing here. I don't know. I love it. Brings out the orange and the red, and it's all good. Not every fight is like this, but a lot of them are. The whole fights, usually, those ones are going to be full color, so hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Hey, there we go. Those fireballs just look so nasty, though. That was actually pretty cool that I didn't get hit by that ultimate. And I was able to use those dual grabs. What are we gonna do here? What you gonna do, Toby? Do something, man. There you go. Penguin slide. A superhero counter. Oh my god, this poor soul. Yeah, hit him with the up combo there. Let's go. Only problem with that, it kind of erases my bombs, but I think the timer on them was kind of out anyways, so. Come on, Toby. What you doing? Hey, we're doing a setup. We're basically just trying to buy some time because we gotta awaken. Doesn't matter. There's no mercy, man. It's rank. We're gonna have fun. There you go. Win number 11. There you go. Yo, those tilts though. Let's go. Win number 12. That one was over pretty fast. He left pretty quick. Alright, this guy is literally the most aggressive dasher that I fought in the entire 2 weeks. There's been some aggressive dashers, but this guy? Oh, he wanted to go in. He wanted to go in hard. Just wait for it. There we go. This is where it begins. There it is. It's like dash, 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 dash. Alright, let's go. Alright, we'll get him with the up combo. Let's do the tilt. Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. That's the part I wanted to show you. This is the most amount of damage I received in an air combo ever, I think. Because his chakra bar reset, because his team gauge filled, I believe. And it's almost an entire bar. It's like 80% of my health of one of my bars. 80% of one of my bars. So this is good though, because he was, the entire time, one of his strategies was to dash. And you can't do that with Toby when he tilts, because he'll just instantly track you, find you, and take you out while being invincible during Dirty Deeds. So that's why Dirty Deeds is so epic. Yes, maybe it won't cause damage, but there I did it like 2 or 3 times to him. So, alright, it's kind of close here. Hey, that setup. That was beautiful. Get him with the grab finish. Hey, it's over. Win number 13. Alright, this guy was actually had a pretty high win rate and a lot of games played. Let's see what happens here. He's playing Kisame, which is actually very nice, because Kisame and Toby have a relationship, right? Like, they know each other, and he knows his identity. So, interesting stuff. I'm out of chakra here, but that's alright. That was a nice cancel so I could get back to Deidara and quickly get chakra. Look at that. The spiders followed him up. They are so good, man. So good. Yeah, I mean, Kakuzu has really tight combos in micro movements, so he's pretty good in that regard. But I think he's lacking in a lot of areas, actually. And his awakening is not very good to support Toby, and his jutsu is not as good to support Toby either. Unless Toby is in a direct air combo fight, then Kakuzu can help you on the ground, but I mean, it's kind of a one and done in that situation where you can waste, if the person has a lot of substitution bars and they know, then they'll just sub and keep going. So it's not really the best. Used to be better. Kakuzu was a better support in Revolution for sure, for Toby. But there's some other strengths. That grab is pretty epic. Ooh, those snakes though. Ooh, the Toby bomb. Going right into that setup. Yeah, the spiders got him. Or they would have got him if his HP. He still had a little bit of HP. That's about it. Oh my god, why did I take that damage? Okay, we're putting in the damage. It's nice. Got a lot of chakra back actually there, that's good. Enough to play. Okay, that's a pretty good combo, dude. Yeah, his Gara wasn't really that effective this match. I'm not sure why. Actually, this is a pretty good matchup because Deidara and Gara have that epic fight. Tobi and Kasami know each other. And Sasuke and Deidara have an epic fight. So, I mean, it's actually kind of nice story matchup. As much as it can be for 6 random people. Hey, there we go. Let's get into that awakening. Yes. I love Tobi's regular combo, but I don't always use it. Oof. We're in trouble here. That double fireball was nice. Get the chip damage. Epic. Wow, double tilt contact. That is very nice. Double dirty deeds. We actually got double dirty deeds on this guy. This guy must be like, I don't know how this man, he must be feeling some kind of way. Like, look at that. Just the jump. Completely countered the Sasuke grab. Like, this guy's getting dunked on, man, actually. Sorry, man. Forgive me, but sorry, I'm not sorry. I don't know what to say. I gotta try my best here. Trying to get stronger. Nice. Good job. He took a round, so good for him. I just don't think Gara is a good character in his team. I don't think Gara is helping him very much. I think he could switch that support out for something else. There we go. Epic. Wow. Look at that towering. Lured him and sucked him right into the Tobi bombs, into the Kakuzu jutsu support. Like, that, this ending was just insane. Win number 14. Like, we had him, we were in his mind. We were in this man's mind. We were taking up residence, like permanent residence in his mind. This Mifune actually was pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show you the whole match, but I'll show you a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, this guy wasn't quite as strong as some of the other players. He didn't have as high a win rate, but he did better than what his win rate would suggest, which is very nice to see. Oof. Damn. Dirty deeds every time gets me. Get the tingles. Again, let's go. Oh my god. Yeah. I just think a lot of people don't have the experience fighting Tobi. There's not a lot of people fighting Tobi, so they just don't know what the matchup is and how to deal with it. Some people do know, absolutely, but a lot don't. And that's unfortunate. Maybe we can get more Tobi players out there because he does have a pretty high skill ceiling, actually. Very, very small room for error, and you need to have a lot of foresight. You have to have like an idea of how you want to set things up for him. Otherwise, you're just gonna get smoked. And you know, I can get smoked myself as well, right? You have to be very careful. It's kind of like you're dancing on the edge of a knife's blade. It's an adrenaline rush when you play this character, and there's a big reward, right? This guy is easily, out of the few hundred people that I played in the last 2 weeks, this guy's easily one of the best players that I played. I'm not saying he's one of the best players or the best player in the world or something like that. I don't know. I can't comment on that. I haven't been playing enough, but I can tell you that this guy is very good. Like, this guy was, in my opinion, much more skilled than the 99.6% player that I played. The guy that had like 250 or 265 games played and he only had 1 loss, and then I gave him his second loss. Like, this guy is stronger, even though, you know, I don't know what kind of person he is, but I don't want to talk him up too much. He could be a nice guy, a good guy, he could be a dick, I don't know. But in terms of his playstyle, he has some skills, and can't take away those skills from someone, regardless of anything. Ooh, that was epic. He tilted at the right time. I respect that Chidori, the Sasuke True Spear, lightning style tilt. I respect it. Ooh, that don't lose to fear grab. The I don't care, I'm gonna do it. Even if you're gonna team ultimate me. And then I caught his team ultimate with the grab. That's some Storm 2 tech. Storm 2 tech. I don't know if you guys remember that. And Generations, I think. This guy, that was a very nice Totsuka Blade ultimate jutsu from Itachi. That was a good ultimate jutsu trap. So I like this guy. He's a tough opponent. Ah, Dirty Deeds, we got him. Just dropped him right to the ground. Bow. Let's go, boy. Yeah, I can tell this guy doesn't get... That was really a big mistake on my end, and he did a really good job there. The Chidori. I should have known better that if I dash behind it, I'm going to get stuck in the animation, but it's alright. See, I think the Deidara Bird didn't even do chip damage there. It was such a bad tracking. Oh my god. Like, maybe he switched, but I don't think he did. I can't remember. I just have this sense that the Deidara and Kakuzu's jutsu, especially Deidara's jutsu, was nerfed in this game. And it's, I don't know if that happened initially or afterwards when people didn't, you know, maybe people were complaining. That was epic. Yes, he got me with the fireball, but I threw the Claybird Chakra Shuriken, I believe, and that was enough to kill him. So we traded, and then I won due to the amount of damage. Yeah, the low HP pool that he had. Here I was going to throw a tilt, but then I thought, it's not going to hit him because it's too low. So I'm glad I didn't. He baited me in with that Shinra Tensei, so... Towering around the bombs, just waiting, gathering chakra, creating negative space that he cannot enter. That was a very good switch. I mean, I use that switch a lot with Itachi, so... It was actually a little bit like fighting a bit of a reflection of myself. You know, like, I felt like this guy, a lot of what this guy does is similar to my playstyle. A lot of the decisions that he makes are similar to what I would do. They're not exactly the same, but there's like a blueprint there that's similar. So, who knows? Look at this. He's got me in that jail, and that he's trying to just break that guard. So, this is always the test. Usually in the past, you know, before, 4 years ago, before I had, you know, I said I was in a bad place and all that, and I was away for a long time. Obviously, for 4 years, I had over 4,500 subscribers back then. That was a long time ago. And, hold on. Let me see. This is actually pretty epic. Back then, I would have lost to someone like this because I had it was a challenge having to deal with like myself, right? So like, there's always that sort of. Let me see here. I'll talk about that later. Right now, I'll just go back to spectating. This is really close. Let's see if he can turn it around. There's always that challenge of like looking at yourself, having to look at yourself in the mirror, right? And face the music sort of thing of who you are, what you've accomplished, what you are, what you've done, good things you've done, bad things you've done, and owning up to things. So I think in the past, that was when 16, that was definitely a lot more of a challenge for me, something that was very difficult. But now I'm a lot more comfortable with myself and a lot more comfortable with just saying, yeah, this is what I did, this is what I didn't do, and so what? If people are going to judge me, they're going to judge me. If not, not, right? Not that I did anything too crazy, but sometimes the worry or the fear of people, what they might think of you, is very, can be very daunting, right? So I guess that was initially a hurdle or a challenge that I had to overcome, and I'm definitely a lot better at having to deal with that challenge now. Alright, let's see what we can do with this guy here. I think this is the drunk raccoon guy. We definitely did some crazy shit to this guy. Like, this guy, he must be fucking pissed. Let's go. Like, this match felt good too. There was no lag here. You can see, like, if you go back and watch this, you can see a lot of the stuff is just so natural. Like, in the beginning, I think there was this crazy team cancels with the air combos. With a chakra shuriken. Like, I used Toby's chakra shuriken to transition to the next person. Like, it was just sick stuff going on. Also, I mean, it's rank, so I'm not going to complain. But this man did awaken on me twice. Maybe 3 times. So keep that in mind. So he's definitely giving it his all. And I mean, it is in the game. So if it's in the game, it is fair, right? Fair play. It's on the table. That's why I awaken as much as I can with Toby. If they let me, but they don't always let me. And it's not always the best idea, but for me it's fun. It's kind of what I'm working towards. But I did enjoy the other aspects. Initially I started to play this game, or this team, just so that I could, I wanted to awaken, that's the only reason. But then after I realized actually there's a lot of other elements that make this a very good and fun team. So I didn't, sometimes maybe I wouldn't even awaken. The awakening is more just for them, because they know it's coming and they know it's pretty good. So it's more like, okay, if you let me do this, then you're letting me get something. You're letting me have something my way, right? Here he goes again with his another awakening. That's fine. So a lot of Toby is, you know, playing Toby in Naruto Storm games, especially in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, is mind games. That Susanoo just looks so damn good. Oh, this man is actually getting there, man. He's like coming back. Alright, he's got me in that air combo. I wasted my tag. Okay, we got his support there. And he got me with the grab. Very nice grab. It's pretty close here. Alright, Kakuzu finished him off. Nice. Wow, that guard is red. Yeah, the birds, I just kind of wasted the birds, unfortunately, but very nice counter. This is like one of the first times I've ever seen that support, or that character. Yes, double tilt. This man let me get 2 tilts off. Oh, the disrespect. Oh my god. I let that thing hit me twice. Hopefully I adapt to that. That's literally, I think, like one of the first few times, maybe in the first or second time I've ever seen that, or had to deal with that. Nice. Can we lure him into the bombs? He's just standing there throwing shurikens at me. Alright, he got me unconscious. Get the tilt. I mean, get the combos going. Dash clash. See, I think the Dare support actually pushed him out of the way. I would have grabbed him. Like, I don't know, that jutsu just got a massive nerf. It's just so stupid and silly. It's like better to not use that jutsu unless they're really close. Like mid-range, like close mid-range-ish. That's the way to use it. Otherwise, just use his tilt and his chakra shurikens and his normal combos and air combos. But his jutsu's, I don't know, I feel like it's just definitely not what it was. It's pretty bad, actually, in my opinion, compared to other options. Not gonna let this guy wake and just keep throwing shuriken at him. Yeah, no thanks. The game is actually very close. So... There we go. That was a good way. See, I adapted and I didn't let that same support hit me over and over again. We're just throwing shuriken at each other. Epic Saucio. See, look at that. How do the birds not... They should definitely be able to, like, at some level, track you. Like, that was ridiculous how they missed, even though it was basically in a straight line. Doesn't even make any sense. There, I think they worked. Ooh, very nice. He knew I was going to counter, but I flipped out of his grab. Kakuzu's got awesome first hit in his air combo. He just kind of jumped over Ichidori, I believe. Look at that. Very nice. That doesn't make any sense. He was standing on top of the bomb and it didn't ignite. So I guess there are some times where it just doesn't work, and it's, you know, it's probably for the best, because, you know, we would want that jutsu, Tobi's jutsu, to be too strong, because then it would be too much, right? But I mean, it's just how things are balanced. It's win number 16. It's how things are balanced, because he there's just so many other areas where he's weak. All right, this guy's gone. Is he gone? Win 18. Let's go. Alright, this is the last one. This was actually a pretty good match to watch too, but the video was getting kind of long. So, and I made a lot of mistakes. There's actually about 3 different times where I could have had a massive win against him. Like win priority, where I had the advantage, but I messed up 3 times. So, I definitely deserve to lose this. Okay, this is insane. Look at this. Okay, I have no subs and less health. Wait for it. Wait for it. Release the snakes. Now watch this. So little health. The snakes came around, did a 180, and stunned him just enough time so I wouldn't die. Like, talk about a don't lose to fear moment where you don't give up. Here we go. We have nothing. Like, I had to sub that shuriken, dude. I probably should have just stood still. There's so many different ways I could have won this, but that's okay. He threw all his bags, which is good, because this is insane, the dodging. And we are trying to live. Like, look at Tobi go. Penguin slide. Funny run. Funny run, funny run, funny run. Oh my god, the map literally stopped me. I almost died to the map. Because I got stuck on a corner. Or an edge. That was epic. I just need some chakra, dude. Why did I waste my chakra, dude? There's 8 seconds? Who's gonna win? Ah, death by shuriken. Good game, man. Good game, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you like this. I definitely I had tons of fun. It took me quite a while to make this. This is the longest I've ever spent on a video on this new channel in the last 2 weeks. But before that, I think it was probably Combo Kings and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, don't lose to fear. Peace.